It's early September 2022 and we are in the Outer Hebrides, Benbecula to be precise, and George and I are doing a 2-day event called the Heb, which is a running, cycling and kayaking race over, I think, nearly 200 kilometers if you choose to do the long route, which most likely we will be. Sadly, the drought is over. It is absolutely chucking it down. Yeah, it's soaking wet. The bikes have just arrived, so we've just had to put the pedals back on, as you can see. And yeah, I'm going to try and film a little bit of this and see how we get on. Tomorrow is looking a bit drier, but this is miserable. I don't really know what the plan is, so I think we're going to go for some food in the school, and I would imagine an early night is on order tonight. Get ready for tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. As I said, not my usual video, but a bit different, and we'll hopefully have a bit of fun. Here we are at the start line. A little bit of last minute planning. There's been a few changes on cut-off times for crossing over to Valley. The tide has taken longer to go out than they expected, so we can't be there until 2 PM. So we're just trying to do our maths to figure out which checkpoints we're doing, how far we're running, and that sort of thing. I guess that's subject to change, but we'll see how it goes. So let's get to the start and get some sand in our shoes. First running section, heading to the first control point, and within 60 seconds the feet are absolutely soaked. So there's 3 control points on this first section. I think one of them is at the top of that hill. I think we'll maybe avoid that one. We're just trying to find our way through the puddles. Oh. Decided to nail the second checkpoint, or attempt it, on the first run, mainly through shame. Nobody else was turning around to head back to the bike, so I kind of felt a bit guilty. We might pay the price later, but we'll have a go all the same. Hopefully it's not too windy and you can hear this okay. Anyway, let's go and find the next one. See how we get on. Nearly at the end of the first running section. Just got this little hill to climb. 500 metres or so on the other side of that. I think we're back on the bicycle. George is just having a rest. I can see some people actually, George, over there coming back. Remember, one of the points to get was at the top of this hill. God, yeah, we did 2 out of the 3. We weren't going up there today, so anyway, George is now going to sprint up this mountain. So what do you take for lunch that it needs to last for a couple of days? Well, we've got experience from a trip we did in Norway. Oat cakes last, and sachets of jam. What a treat. What you got for lunch, George?
Jelly, raspberry flavour. Here we are.
Anything good? Anything else?
Let's see. Bananas, potato bars, jelly babies, of course. Let's dig out the tuna. Yum, tuna.
Why not?
Fancy barbecue tuna?
Yeah. It's got a wee tin of tuna. Let's give it a go. For those of you that have followed this YouTube channel for many years, you might recognise this bus shelter from a bike ride we did. When? 2011? 2011 was it? 10 or 11 years ago. You have to go quite far back, but it's on here when we cycled from Barra up to Stornoway. Yeah. It's like one of those days except not raining, but it's still howling. That's this bus shelter, I'll show you in a second. Nice. Hey. Skinny tyres are okay then?
Yeah, so far.
No punctures, right? This looks like an obstacle. First time on a sea kayak, yes. Sit on top, that's ridiculous. Got absolutely soaked. This guy said you're going to stay dry, he says. Drowning. I'm absolutely wringing in now salt water, that's going to be fun. This is Valley! Heading across the beach. It's windy. Oh, we're having to cycle through some pretty deep water. So maybe a little bit of maintenance required. Sun's come out though, still no rain. And we're about probably 60 kilometres in to 100 and something kilometre ride today, with a bit more running to go. Oh wow, it's so windy. Just on the last 20k, it's been pretty brutal. As you can see, we've finally succumbed to the rain, but I must say we've been lucky with the rain. It would be grim if it had been here all day. Anyway, I'm going to get my jacket on, crack on to the finish, and hopefully that'll be that for the rest of the day. Let's Deb. Sorry, that's why I stopped.
That's okay. Where's your number?
I think it's in here.
Well done.
Guess what? That's the rain on. So it's a shorter day today. Just about to set off from the campsite. The trucks are loaded with bags because we have a second campsite later. But we're feeling not too bad. It's going to be chucking it down this morning, brightening up this afternoon. We've got an initial 20 odd K ride down to some hilly sections where we'll have to run up a hill, then back down, then some road work, and then I believe there's about a 12k ride along a beach, and then some kayaking, and then a run up a mountain-ish, back down for the finish this afternoon. So we'll see how we get on. So, just on the first 20 odd K cycle, we're now doing the run. Come from sort of that white house down there, parked up the bikes, come along the road. We just got to climb up this slight bump. The weather's fabulous. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise about the Outer Hebrides. It's been fantastic from day one. Anyway, better crack up the top. A lot easier coming down. That was a slog. So now we're just going to run back to the bikes. Probably not going to run back to the bikes. And then go and find the beach. Just heading down to the beach section now, so hopefully that'll be, it's going to be a bit of wind apparently. Turning southerly in the next hour or two, which would make things really tough, so hopefully we'll get there in good time and just have a brutal easterly instead. beach section. Doesn't look very rideable yet, but let's maybe when the tide goes out a bit more it might be a bit easier. We're on the beach! Only another 11 kilometres of this to go. Say hello! I think that's most of the beach run done, but a wee run up another hill or a walk, a bit more beach, and then hopefully some kayaking. Let's get up the hill. Right, dumped the bike at the campsite. Kayaking is off today due to conditions. Last run, walk up the hill. Oh, it looks high. And then back down, finish on the beach. Woohoo! Have a look up here. It's far away. It's just below that top peak. Oh! Wow! Stunning! Yeah! Thank you!
Down onto the beach.
Oh yes! Come on, fella. Hey.
Great job, guys. Well done.
Oh. Thank you.
To be welcome.
Thanks, mate. Awesome event.
It was good. Thank you. No hurry on this. Thank you. Well done. But give us some trackers when you're ready. Back to Diane in the white van, and she'll sort out your result t-shirt.
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh,
Got the Inspirer, huh? Oh, it'll be a short video. Oh. Oh. You going for a dip? Well done, boys.
just gonna give the people.
Oh. Oh. So George, what did you make of your first head?
Well, it's brutally tough, and to do well, you have to be a machine.
Yeah, but I think we did okay.
Yeah.
We didn't do a lot of training, did we? I think that showed.
Yeah, that should.
But I don't think we're last, so that's
We're a long way from last.
so we're quite happy with our results. So anyway, give it a go. It was awesome.